Hi there, fight fans. My name is Kian Lang, and I'm very happy to say that I'm today joined by the new Cage Warriors interim lightweight champion of the world, Mr. Omar Tugarev. Omar, how are we doing today?
All good. Thank you for having me for this podcast interview. Yeah, all good.
Well, thank you very much for being here. I mean, first things first, we're about a week and a half removed from the fight. How has life been? And I imagine it's been a pretty good week and a half for you.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it's like one of the dreams come true. Yeah, so I'm very happy.
I mean, you're only 23 years old, and this was your eighth professional fight. I mean, you only turned pro last year, which is kind of incredible to think about. I mean, when you turned pro, did you ever think that you could have this sort of 18 months and become a world champion so quickly?
No, I never could even imagine these things. Yeah, it's very I'm not. I'm very happy. Yeah, what I was thinking when I started pro career, I was thinking it's gonna be much slower. How I'm gonna get. To things like now. I was thinking the things that happen now, I will be like 25, 26. But yeah, I'm just very grateful and happy about happening now.
And how did this fight come about? Of course, you took it on short notice. I believe just 2 weeks notice you had. How did this one come around?
Yeah, so yeah, it's happened by accident. I didn't have any money left. I was in training camp in Ireland, and I was like, wow, I have maybe 30 euros, and I was thinking I don't have income for next week even what I'm gonna do. It's so stressful. I don't know how to handle this pressure. Even I don't even know how I handle 3 months. I was thinking all the time how I'm gonna survive next week, next week, next week. Then I told to Chris I'm in very good shape. 3 months I didn't skip even trainings. So yeah, I was I go to Finland and in 1 week nothing gonna change. I'm gonna just work on things what we did in the camp on another guys I went to do loads open mats with different people, and then one day I came from work. I was moving service, when people are moving from different houses. I was doing this work. I worked over 8 hours. I was a little bit tired. I did my SSC, and then at the evening I went for a walk. And Chris is telling me we get very good fight offer, and he been thinking about this fight all day. Then he was title fight, Cage Warriors, and then I understand straight away, I think when Cage Warriors wants short notice guys, they always think they're coming to lose, some Brazilian guys, this Then I was thinking no way they think I'm gonna come to lose this fight, I'm gonna bring everything what I have in this fight. So yeah, I was thinking I told Chris can I think till morning about this fight, and he told me yeah, no problem. And then in the morning I was I need to take this chance, no way I'm not gonna take this fight. So yeah, the rest is history.
And when you were looking ahead to this matchup with a guy like James Power, I mean, his name is kind of spot on for him. He has big power. He's very good on the feet. But did you see those holes in the grappling? And was that really the game plan coming in, that you could take him down and dominate the fight from there?
Yeah, I watched his all fights in Cage Warriors. I studied him a lot, and then he was fighting one Italian guy. He's grappler. So I watched this fight. I was thinking this Italian grappler, he do big mistakes. I'm thinking how you don't use these positions correctly. Then I was thinking okay, maybe they don't have wrestling in Italy and grappling. Then I was thinking couple things I see he did big mistake when he show his neck and how he's standing up. I was thinking with me he will be finished in these positions. Yeah, then I was thinking about his KO power, 7 KOs, it's a lot. Then I was thinking okay, I didn't even fight. I have maybe an amateur maybe five southpaws when I fight with them. So in professionals, I never fight with southpaw. So I was thinking okay, only thing is I need to move to the left side all the time. In the right side, he hit hard, and he can find his shots. But yeah, in the fight, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any his punches. I was what? is this how he's KO people? But yeah,
I mean, looking at the fight, I thought it was such an impressive performance. I couldn't believe that you were only 23 years old when I was watching the fight. It seemed like you were like a 20-fight veteran who was 31 and you've been in this game for a long time. I was especially impressed with your ability to take him down from the body lock, especially. I mean, in round 1, 2, and 3, you got a takedown straight from that body lock. Is that a position that's of real strength to you?
yeah, it's like the thing with that position is like we do a lot over under like and it was like all what things what I did is like what Chris told me like to do. So it was like he gave me a game plan and I just like go with that. But yeah, this position I hate this position like a lot. You know, in the trainings I always like you know we need to do this again, again, again. But then I was like always like whatever Chris say if he say me do like backflip in the fight I will do this because I believe what he's saying. You know, so yeah, I was like thinking all the time like we need this position. We're gonna whatever he say I'm gonna do. So yeah, and then in this fight I was like what I'm using this position like all the time, all the entries takedowns come from this position. I was like thinking like that's what like no matter how you feel about something, I think you just need trust like it's gonna work. And now in the fight like I'm so happy that I did this over under rounds, you know, like so yeah.
And I mean, does that just speak to the ability, the skill of your head coach, Chris Fields? I know he's a man that you trust so much, and he's given you so much. And at Team KF, the whole team is so important to you. But I mean, on Chris in particular, how much help is he, and how much does he do for you as a fighter?
100% help me but with everything like we speak sometimes like I tell him like what problems I have and he tells me always like you know you're only like 23 years old like he tell like all team like you know like you are fighters, you know like you're living like your best years now and you know you can go anytime to like work in the shop, you know you can anytime do this like but you need just stay patient, you know like you need to do like sacrifices. It's not gonna be always easy so you need just trust the process, you know, and give you everything like in training. Yeah, but I'm so happy like we have this team like it's like dream team for me like you know even like these 3 months my teammates have fights and I was always like helping them. Then when you see your teammates like winning fights you are so happy for them like because all the sweat what we put, all the hard work what we put in training camp like you know it's paying off and you're so happy like to see everyone else like winning these fights. Yeah, so yeah, that's good. I like how everything is working in our team. Like, you know, small team, loyal team, humble team. You know, like everyone helping each other. You know, so I'm very happy with that.
I think it's one of the best parts of these tight knit gyms, like you say there, that there's not like 100 guys in the gym and the coach has to split his time between all those guys. They can really focus and build those relationships. So that's great to hear. And another thing that really impressed me in the fight, especially again considering your age, is your patience. I mean, you got in some really dominant positions. You got in side control. You were close to getting in mount pretty much the whole second round, but you never rushed a single position. I mean, you could see you even looking up at Chris in the corner and really taking a chance to take a step back and listen to the advice. How do you have such patience and such calm in such a high pressure fight, really?
Yeah, the thing is like, you know, in MMA, it's very important how you use your energy, you know. All small steps is very important steps. You know, if I start straight up like ground and pound, like finding like headlock, like guillotine or something, he can sweep me very easily. You know, you need to be like very like you know you see a lot of MMA fighters when they are like fighting and they miss some position like very fast, like grapplers, wrestlers, and you know how tired you're gonna get. Like you know, if you open a striker and he gonna get up straight away, you use your energy for takedown, and now he's in the strike. He want to like take your head off, so you need to be like very smart. You know, like how you fight, how you use your energy. So yeah, I do this a lot in training. Like you know, in training I can like how can I say I can go like close times per takedown and it's not coming. So I'm used to this. Like if takedown not working, but you know like I feel like if I'm on top and I can like slow it down, it's like I'm can make like my opponents very tired. Like yeah.
And of course, now that you're the Cage Warriors world champion, what is next for you? I mean, a lot of people are looking at the UFC for you. I personally think you're ready already, but would you like to stay in Cage Warriors, maybe get a couple more fights experience, or is it if the call comes from Dana or whoever it is, you'll take it?
I think James Power is like UFC level fighter, so I'm ready to go like anytime. Of course, UFC is number one. Like if I'm gonna get UFC chance, I'm gonna go straight away. Like not even think about this because it's like big dream. Like and now or like now I'm ready. Like I thought like after two of my last fights, I get like young guy and very like wild guy from Dricos Duplessis gym. His name is Humphrey Mulenga. He have like maybe like five or six first round finishes his all fights in the first round. Then another guy was like Brazilian guy, like he was good too, like very experienced, like have like almost 30 fights. So I see everything like in professionals. Like I have like now like championship fight under my belt. So yeah, like I'm ready to go. Just give me contract. Yeah.
And it's not just your professional career. You had such an illustrious amateur career as well, and so much experience in amateurs. Of course, through the IMAFs, and I mean, you face guys like Patrick Habirora, and we're now seeing what he's doing in the PFL. How much help did that give you having those experience and having so many fights in amateurs in such a short space of time?
Yeah, I have like in topology, you don't see everything, but I have like 30 fights, amateur fights. Oh no, 35, I think so. So it's like loads fights,
Wow.
loads experience. But yeah, but in amateurs, like when I was fighting, I did like I was doing like loads like work. In on the ship I was security, like loads night shifts. Then I was doing like some like security job like in Finland. So yeah, it's like takes so much time like from training, but now I can focus only on training, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, like yeah, this like yeah, I feel a little bit like I'm like how can I say, a little bit like veteran. I feel like I've been like in this cage like loads times, so yeah, that's why I'm ready to like for UFC. Like I have like big experience. I see already. I've been fighting with like crazy KO guys, crazy wrestlers. I see everything. Like it's nothing new. Like even when I was fighting with James Power, I was like thinking like, even he's like experienced everything. I think I'm much like more experienced than him, and I have like a bigger like how can I say my why I need to win this fight. So yeah, I think like yeah, I have like everything for the UFC.
I think you're absolutely spot on because before this fight, a lot of people were saying that a win for James Power would see him on the Contender Series or in the UFC. I think a lot of people were looking at him like that. So with a performance like that, then no one can really argue against it. You're absolutely ready. And I just wanted to ask you one final thing about representing both Finland and Palestine. I think you're the first Palestinian champion, and is it the second Finnish Cage Warriors champion? What does that mean to you to represent those two places and represent them so well?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Like it's big. I want to be like a little bit different, like other fighters. I want like inspire kids, like from Finland. It's very important for me, like where I come from, like small city. People there they can't like even dream for things like because life is so simple there. Like you grow up, you study, you go to basic work, you party from Friday to Sunday, then Monday you recover, you go to again like basic job. So yeah, I just want to show like like you can do whatever you want in this life. Like you can achieve everything. Like nobody can say to you like you can do something like. And I've been saying like in my like when I studied in the school, like teachers said like about me like you are not gonna achieve nothing in this life. Like some people say to me like you are not gonna not achieve, you're gonna be like drug dealers or something. So yeah, I'm just want to show like no matter like people say to you like go for dreams, everything is possible. So yeah, and in Palestine like I want just like show like my support. It's not big support, but I want to speak about Palestine. Like what's happening there. Like they need all small voices. Like everyone need to use this small voice for Palestine. Like yeah. So I'm happy to represent both countries.
Well, Omar, I couldn't think of a better inspiration. And for both sets of people and a better role model. So I can't thank you enough for your time today. Massive congratulations on the win again, and really excited to see your next one. Hopefully it's in the UFC in some capacity. So thank you very much for your time, man.
Thank you, man. Have a good week. All the best.
And you.